Damn it.
What up, peoples?
I was hoping to be first tonight, but I guess that's not gonna happen, huh?
Can't resist. I'm sorry.
This is Novakast episode 552.
Did I do it right this time?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
If you're watching on Twitch,
Yeah,
welcome.
552.
Sweet. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome to Study Buddies Not Numbered, Justice is Served edition. Welcome or welcome back, everyone. So, we're finishing up the first case tonight, which is, the case itself is called Turnabout Trump, but fuck that. I like the other title better.
What was the other title?
Well, I mean,
The one that we're using right
it's
now.
in regards to like Trump cards.
I get that, but
All right. Justice
I'm
is
not trying to
Served
be-
edition.
not trying to be political.
I wasn't even thinking that.
I like the shut up, Kokichi.
Shut up, Jax.
We're not doing wheels or cards or anything like that because I just am not feeling it right now. Just to be honest with everyone. But with that said, we're just going to focus on the game and such. And the gameplay is obviously already pulled up, so we're all good to go.
All right, taking a sip of my G Fuel. Okay. April 20th, 12:14 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Has our witness, Miss Olga Orley, recovered?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again.
That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Phayn.
Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss Orley take the stand.
Very well. The witness will take the stand.
Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession?
No.
Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poor loser.
Yet not.
Name's Olga Orley. That's
What?
the truth. I'm a pro dealer.
Wait, that whole accent was fake?
Duh.
Ow.
People call me Olga Quick Fingers Orley.
No comment. Oh. No comment.
Wanna know something else?
No.
Too bad. I'm not really Russian. My last name sounds like oh really. I hate my last name. There. That's the truth. I hope you're satisfied.
Witness, you'll tell the court what you were really up to that night.
Well, fine. I'll talk. We had a plan, see?
Let me remind you that you are currently under Earth. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences.
Fine. Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy, Smith, hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a waitress.
So, you were in cahoots with the victim?
Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. Rebel, 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 rebel. No. Oh, damn. The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand. And then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. Why does he look so happy?
Good question.
No comment. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut.
Is this me? Oh.
What? No. What kind of voice again?
I have
forget.
no fucking clue. Dealer's choice?
That's what you did there.
But that would be my choice, so your choice?
I don't fucking know. I've got nothing.
Akane voice.
Okay.
What? He's dead. It's okay.
Okay. You swap the cards.
Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it? It would have made a great double play.
Ah, damn it. I just realized if I ended up voicing Walkie, I could have given that to him. Or I could have given
Oh,
that to Plum.
no. Just like that, legend would be dashed to pieces.
Here's my question. What the fuck did Phoenix do to them to pull this kind of fucking shit?
He's undefeated. They were trying to beat him.
By
By any
cheating?
means necessary.
And then he murdered a guy. That's what you get for messing with the Phoenix. You get the flames.
God.
In an alternate reality, Phoenix actually did it.
I'm trying to
Who said anything about alternate?
What's that?
What
What was that line for again?
It's like,
What?
it's like, towards the end, it's like, Phoenix, we got you out for murder. It's like, good. I got away with it.
What?
Wait,
Huh?
what?
What? Where did I hear that line before, though? You mess with the Phoenix, you get the flame.
I don't know. I thought I just made it up.
Somewhere. Oh. Indeed. Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins.
A 7-year legend, destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. Rebel bitch.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Sorry, let me try that again. Oh, really? Oh, really? How droll. But it appears you made quite the mistake.
Mistake?
I agree. The trap was elegant. Yet, what happened to that planted card?
Hey, that's right.
He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quick Fingers O'Reilly. Orly. Going with
Can you please
Orly.
leave your nickname out of it?
Niet.
You might need a different nickname.
I think I need a different last name.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick.
Oh, cute. Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad!
When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung.
Excuse me.
That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good cheating defendant.
But he didn't cheat.
A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark.
The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect! If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up.
Look who's talking.
Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice.
With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors?
I like the little, like, when they do the cross-examination, the sidebar.
Oh, the whole
that-
versus screen type thing?
yeah, that they added. Like, yeah, this looks so freaking clean.
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine, because this is originally on, I'm assuming, the DS,
Yeah.
the DS handhelds. So just imagining the quality it was back then, and then basically reworked, more likely, for the larger consoles.
Like it kind of looks like they swapped out assets from the original and basically used the updated versions of them from like Dual Destinies and Spirits of Justice.
Yeah.
Hold it! This planted card, which card was it exactly?
The trump card. The 5 of hearts.
Let me guess. Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make a full house. At least, that's what you were going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend.
I slid it into Wright's pocket.
When was this?
Why, before the match, of course. While he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht. And suckers.
I'm sorry, but
Why
it
does he
seems
not
like
have
there's
eyes?
Snow all over this place.
Yeah, there is. It's aesthetic.
Oh no, he's a no face.
Can I take a screenshot?
Can I?
Can you do
Am I
that?
able to? I don't think I can.
Huh? I thought you...
Oh shit!
It's fine.
No autoplay.
Oh, that's not fine.
Okay, fixed it.
Alright. Remind me never to go there.
Of course, the card was to make its grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken. You guys ever had borscht?
No,
No.
not yet.
Nah, I'm good. I don't like cold soup.
I think the last time we were talking about or had or streamed, we basically went over what borscht was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up again because you said like
Hold
a good
it.
borscht.
So, everything went according to plan.
Exactly. And the 5th ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went without a hitch. Went off
Wait,
without
but
a
there
hitch.
was only 4 aces.
Well, she's talking about how the cheat was being implemented.
Okay.
Once the extra card was found in his pocket. Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud.
There are worse things to be known.
Sorry.
There are worse things to be known, as I suppose.
Tell us what happened with the search. The card disappeared?
Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone, without a trace. Poof, Zippo. We searched every nook and cranny.
I wonder if Phoenix knew that she stuffed the card into his pocket.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why he's smiling.
Well, that's a better excuse.
He's
That's
just like,
good.
God,
Rather
he's
than
like,
being,
fuckers, I know you're trying to cheat.
at least he's not being like happy that he's being felt up by Smith. Oh yeah, tonight's Instagram movie that I'm watching is called my Fake Dating My Evil Nemesis.
Oh
Huh.
boy.
It's not so bad so far. Even inside his cute little hat. It is a cute hat.
But the car was nowhere to be found. Is this correct?
Never in my long storied career. Never has Quick Fingers Orly been so readily duped.
Oh, really? So what did happen to that 5 of hearts?
Don't look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant?
So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action. Wait. Isn't that a little odd?
What's odd?
You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
Well... Oh, shit.
What was that just now? I sensed something.
Something wrong, Mr. Justice?
No, nothing, Your Honor. What to do? Should I press her a little harder?
No need.
Harder.
Miss Orly, you're hiding something.
What are you talking about? You... Me? Quick Fingers Orly? You hide something?
The defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true. I did see it. Honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. With my own eyes, I saw it. At least they made it easy for this one.
Yeah.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting? That witness, for instance.
Oh, sorry. That witness, for instance, Miss Orly, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
Touching her neck? Was it?
Ugh, I hate this part. I hate this mini game.
Yeah.
Because you also have
The
to...
only issue I have.
It's not just... Well, I'll just let him explain it.
Whoa, what's going on? This sensation, it's coming into focus. There, the twitch. It's so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before. Miss Orly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself?
Unaware of what?
Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand.
My neck? What neck? So what?
What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory, and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it.
Memory. Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
Shut up, wighead.
Would you buy like
This
two,
is highly unusual, but let's...
Would it be 2 wigs or one?
Good question.
For the
You know
top
what?
piece and the
What?
side piece? Would it be toupee and then cutting off a regular wig?
Yeah.
Like the top of it and just taping it around his head? Moving on.
This is highly unusual. Then again, I've witnessed girls being possessed by evil spirits, so let's ask the defense.
Yeah,
You claim
says the guy with
witness
no
is
hair.
remembering something.
No, I was referring to the previous game.
And
Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us.
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss Orley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happen when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this.
Show her the badge. Again.
I can't save.
Yeah, you can. Oh, wait, you can't right here,
Oh, what
can you?
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh, I guess you can't.
Oh, damn,
Never
I
mind.
can't save.
Damn it! Never mind. But click on that.
That's
I want to
actually
see what
kinda
it
cool.
says.
There's a number inscribed on the back of the badge. There are many numbers like it, but this one is mine, proof that I'm an attorney. To tell the truth,
Hold on. My wife opened the door language. She was putting something in the room. Okay.
I get a happy feeling inside just looking at it.
That humming noise is back.
Oh. Huh?
Say something again.
Can you hear me?
Do you hear it, Aiden?
Mm-mm. Then again, I can't hear any noises over the sound of my laptop fans.
Mm.
Weird.
Okay. It's not bad right now. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have any particular memories of that.
Uh-oh. That must not have been it.
of course not. You want to have it, Mr. Justice? I'll show you a habit.
I better get this sorted out before I develop a habit of my own.
I think it's a little late for that.
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime.
Okay, so we read that.
At least it didn't dock you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of the moment than, or us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon.
Oh, shit.
But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
Ooh, what's he talking about now?
Did she get hit with the bottle?
What?
It was Mr. Smith, the victim. who was hit, not you.
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness habits? They're completely irrelevant.
Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss Orley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment.
Yet, I am knowing nothing.
What? What the fuck? We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please, and now.
Fine. He's the one who did it! I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there! Forgot, this is still cross-examination. Didn't need to read that. Or wait, no, this is a new line.
Oh, that was a new line.
I'm good.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. It was... That would be... Let's use Wright's cell phone because Wright called the cops.
Yep.
Miss Orley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club.
I keep thinking she's holding on to like a snifter rather than her camera.
Right. That or maybe an ashtray.
Explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely.
I forgot about that.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, bitch!
Yeah, finally! Yes! Is it wrong for me to say I kind of miss that character?
Nah.
No comment.
It's hard not to like that character.
The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant.
So we got this thing again.
Mm-hmm. You dirty cheat!
Check his pockets now!
It's gone!
You lose.
Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to Wright. And he hit me!
You, some master of cheating you turned out to be.
I think that was Phoenix. Or wait, no, never mind. when I came to. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The victim was already dead. Is that it?
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was.
Turns out the dude died of a heart attack.
Why are we in here in this trial then?
It's like it was overlooked.
Oh yeah, Dr. Hottie was the one that did the report.
Oh,
You can tell between heart attack and brain and traumatic brain injury or blunt force trauma.
That's so funny. The guy who's not even a real doctor.
Shut up, you don't know that.
It's like he finally got his degree
Cut it
out of
online.
a cereal box.
Or that too.
God.
Dr. O's.
You eat this and become a doctor? That's awesome. I want Dr. Rose.
No, it's like Cheerios, but
I
tastes
know.
worse.
Oh, then I don't want to eat that.
Guess you could say it's been sterilized.
Oh God.
I'm muting now.
Worth it.
If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with the bottle, and I'm imagining all this.
It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Also, it seems like some of his hair's falling out.
ASMR
Again.
for you. No, I didn't make that loud
Mr.
of a
Gavin,
noise.
what do you think about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin, sir?
I believe that. As the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Mr. Really a big, fat liar.
What?
3 were in that room the night of the murder. Defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
To frame Phoenix.
A motive?
Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder.
That's how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
That's cool. I learned something new tonight.
Huh.
I'm surprised I was able to actually get that done in one try. I didn't know that word was coming up.
I always thought it was denouement. Good thing you never heard me say
Fair.
that out loud. What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. No, no, no. No one's trying to frame you. No, no, no. Rebel, rebel, rebel.
What tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
But, Mr. Wright?
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you. Christoph Gavin.
Hold on a minute. Had a gas bubble there for a second. Sorry.
It's all good.
What are you saying?
Why not consider the other possibility that there was another person in the room at the time of the murder?
Right. Like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's
What was that?
murder.
Yeah, you heard that too?
What?
Sounded like a car passed by.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it sounds like. On my end. Say something
Huh.
again? Oh, you're fine now.
Yeah.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand without the murder, or after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of cards were being used. A fourth person.
This theory again. Your fourth person doesn't exist.
Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here. Where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal. Turns out it was Phayn.
What, bitch?
The real criminal?
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Remember what I said? The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical mistake.
He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards.
Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet there is one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue. Wait,
What's up?
Yeah,
What-
I had that
let me-
impression too, but why?
What's your thought process? What thought?
who
What thought occurred?
thought that it was blue? Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was?
Well, it's not me, I
Oh.
swear. Even though someone tried blaming me a minute ago. Like a dick.
Wait a minute.
There was one person that said that they thought it was blue.
Yep.
Who is this fourth person?
Why do I always get put on the spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue?
Go ahead.
It was Christoph, wasn't it?
Pick my profile. See what happens.
As I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair.
I was right?
Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night.
But... Of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards.
How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. Hold on, is it real? Hold on. Oh my god, it is.
What?
The only time we see the cards is literally right here.
Mm-hmm.
There was only one other picture and it had blue cards. You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or on the table.
But look, you can see the color in the photo.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game, with your sense. A competition, Your Honor.
Competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
Well, Christoph? Wait, did Christoph commit a murder?
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin, is there something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me, it was just so sudden. Right, you aren't seriously accusing me, are you?
Oh, Christoph. You know, even I'd never take a joke this far.
Rebel, what? This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder?
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
What possible connection could Mr. Calvin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either.
Yes, but Mr. Galvin and the victim had never even met.
Well, what if they have?
Huh?
There's a possibility, after all. They may have met that night before the game started.
What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth? Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request a...
The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss O'Reilly.
And am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice on this. He is the defense, not you.
He's just like, well, shit.
Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
Nah.
Oh, you can save.
Now he can save.
This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
Et tu, Justice? You would betray me, your teacher.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth.
Very well, the defendant. Mr. Wright will take the stand, please.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to talk a little closer to the mic whenever I'm doing Gavin's voice tonight, because I did go ahead and take a look at the VOD, and I did kind of sound rather quiet.
I can tell that you are talking close to the mic. I'm always keeping track of your guys' levels.
So hopefully it does better. Huh?
I said I'm always keeping track of your guys' levels. But it's when I hear the VOD back is when I can tell, like, if I need to make any corrections. Because I realized that I was having myself too close to the mic and you can hear me breathing. Or anytime I would, like, hit something, you could hear it.
Yeah. Also, just to be safe, I also turned up the gain on the mic. Just a tiny bit.
I think my gain's set all the way to max. Maybe I should turn that down.
Maybe.
Maybe. Ow! My toe still fucking hurts a little bit. It's going on almost 5 months now. I
Hopefully
know.
that clears up soon.
It's not bleeding or anything like it was before. Well, I say that as I'm kind of messing with it a little bit. It shouldn't. It's probably going to cause it to bleed. Like, I'm just worried when I have to start wearing shoes again, if it's going to start hurting. Because I've just been wearing my slides.
Yeah, that's an understandable concern. Ugh, just the thought of that.
I learned that, I'm sorry to gross anyone out, but when it comes to ingrown toenails, any culture that doesn't wear shoes, they don't have any incidences of it. Or they don't wear closed-toe shoes.
It mostly happens with enclosed shoes. Because it also doesn't really happen with, like, sandals either.
Yeah. And I'm one of the people that I don't like my toenails long at all. And it bugs me. But I have to with my ingrown one so I can make sure it's flat instead of rounded, because that's what causes an ingrown toenail.
What does?
The way that your nail is shaped, or if you like clip your nails wrong or whatever. Like, you're supposed to, for ingrown toenails, you're supposed to clip your ingrown toenail flat. Like, it's instead of like rounded.
Oh.
Because if you think of it, like, if you have it flat, there's like not going to be that ingrown part like stabbing you on the side of your toe. It's just going to be flat on the side.
True.
But my toe is not really letting me do that properly. Without having to soak it first, and it hurts like a son of a bitch. But it's better than it was. It's not to the point where it's like throbbing and I can't walk. Like, I can walk just fine. It just, like, earlier JR was laying next to me and he accidentally stubbed my, or like, hit my toe with his leg. And that kind of hurt a little bit, but not anything terrible. Ooh. But it just kind of made me go, ow.
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought that ingrown toenails were caused due to clipping too close to the,
Yeah, that can happen too.
Clipping too much of it.
That can happen too. You
don't okay.
Want it to be super short or anything either.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Hear the humming noise again. I don't know why that keeps happening. I can't remember. I forget if
I think it's my computer.
I can't remember if it actually picks up on the VOD or not. I'll have to listen to it back.
That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Smith was uncontrollable and left to call the cops. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
Mr. Gavin? You were at the Borscht Bull Club? The night of the murder?
I dine with him rather frequently.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will, I had become involved in the murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
You were planning this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial.
The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong.
Wait, whatever happened to his old office?
And we'll find out, eventually.
At the end of this game.
Okay.
Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice.
Sir?
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin? First, Mr. Wright? This can't end well. Why can't I have a normal trial? You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yes. He dines with me at the Borscht Bull Club quite frequently. We were enjoying our usual dinner at our usual spot, as, well, usual.
Usual?
I always eat at the table closest to the piano.
I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting.
So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner?
Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Kristoff. We dined for 2 hours, then Kristoff left after that.
Five minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time.
That would have been a fateful encounter, to be sure.
Oh, Mr. Wright. What was it you said? Christoph Gavin and Shady Smith may have met?
I believe I did say that.
Here I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they were just passed in the hall.
That does seem a little weak as a pretense for murder.
Oh, would be. If that were all that really happened.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Why are you hiding this time? About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Olga Orly mentioned.
The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand. And then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would then call them out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut.
You swapped the cards.
Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Yeah. A harmless prank, in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
A quirk?
Turns out during the whole ordeal, he got a call from Maya saying that he was being set up, and the spirits told her.
You know,
You know what? That would make sense. That would actually make sense.
yeah, I've got nothing. I got nothing in regards to that. It could very well happen.
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a car. Okay, that actually makes sense too.
The card she planted?
Yeah. I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of Hearts. I had a feeling something might have happened, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
An empty bottle of grape juice?
The murder weapon?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we go into the court record and take a look and examine it?
Can you actually see inside the bottle?
It's a good question.
No,
I'm
you
not
can't see
seeing
inside it.
anything.
Not yet.
No, you can. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see the back of the label.
Wait, what?
You can see inside it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see the back of the labels.
Yeah. I rolled it up and shoved it right in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like terrific drama.
A card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. The police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look.
Mr. Wright, the poker head of court number 3, approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
You're lying.
Now examine the bottle.
It's also a new line.
Click on the back of the label.
How long has it been since I drink? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. Okay.
The back of the label. Oh, I can't?
That's what I did.
No.
That's weird. Okay.
Not yet.
Oh,
Maybe that was the new.
that was
the
new line.
Why in the bottle?
I perceived my opponent's intent immediately. I'm used to entrapment, you see. I knew what was coming.
Ho ho ho! So you struck first? I like that.
I know every trick in the book. They don't work on me.
At least when you get lucky and stick your hand in your pocket, they don't.
Go back to that line. Third statement. Present the bottle. No, present it.
Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in there.
No.
What? Mr. Wright, surely isn't all you have to say surely isn't all you have to say for yourself?
I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however.
Huh?
Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, and the sixth person could have helped.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client.
My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. When we looked inside that bottle, there was nothing.
So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the car just disappear?
In that case, please continue with the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore?
Present crime photo 1 on the 5th statement.
This one? Oh,
Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
take a look at this photo of the crime scene. You see the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead.
Good point.
Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put the card, or sorry, I was the one who put that hat on his head.
Eh,
You?
You put the hat on the dead man's head?
He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police, when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. Shining bright, just like in this photograph.
And?
Picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
All I can say is, I'm sorry. That's not the only thing I touched at the crime scene.
so Miss Orley didn't see it? It being the victim's, his head?
I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head.
Here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Huh.
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Christoph. I never knew.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here. Eh. When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well.
A reason?
That reason is right here. Your cell phone? That night, recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation.
What's this? What's this?
Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court. Christoph, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
What's this? Game not going well?
Something like that. That gentleman who tried. Oh, sorry.
That gentleman who
Go ahead.
challenged you. He turned out to be good.
He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate? I don't know how to pronounce that last word. It wasn't you, was it?
Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. Bone china plate? A kind of porcelain. Very smooth and shiny, and not plate, but pate. I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead.
The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead.
Wait a second. Something's not right about that cell phone call. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club.
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china plate?
That's right.
Yeah. That's when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. And when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court. Exactly. How did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head?
So, this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix Wright. Sorry.
Order? I will have order, Mr. Phayn.
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear the defense attorney Gavin's testimony?
What? Well, as the prosecutor,
We'll break for 10 minutes, after which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for cross-examination. Are we all clear on that?
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Here comes what?
You'll see.
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judges' chambers. Who would have thought today would turn out like this?
May I?
Oh, that's the voice you're going for? Interesting.
Oh, that is not what. Ow! That's not who I.
Oh.
Never mind, I read it wrong.
Then, may I?
Huh? What?
Hello, sir. Please, pick a card.
What's all this about? Is this one okay?
Excellent. I have a message for you. The last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it.
A trump card?
The card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely, and the game is yours. That's all.
Ace? Where do I remember that card from?
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces, and Mr. Wright's too. It is 5 aces in all.
Oh, I was wrong on that. Hold on. But he only had the... Oh, it was swapped out.
It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
This missing 5th ace. Wait. This blotch of red. Is this blood?
You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it. Dip.
This bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth? Wait, whose daughter? Wait, whose father?
There you go.
I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant. That girl, I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made the connection.
Bloody Ace has added to the court record. How you holding up?
Fine.
Okay.
All right.
The court will now reconvene. Defense attorney Christoph Gavin will you please take the stand? Now then, if you would, Mr. Phayn.
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mr. The witness state his name and occupation?
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? Is this farce necessary, Your Honor?
Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Very, very strange things.
Fine. I'll play along.
I mean, yeah, he's seen shit.
Oh, yeah, he has.
First, there's one thing we need to have. There's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald.
Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it.
I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Wright?
What do you think you're doing right?
Wow. Things sure look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo? Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off, except for that one time.
That one time, being the instant he was hit.
Oh,
When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been there in the hideout at the time of the crime.
In other words, I must be the real killer. Is that what you're trying to say?
Bad.
Mr. Gavin?
I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court.
What?
Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything. Very well. Allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night.
Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night?
The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead, as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left. That's when the call came from Wright.
So, you witnessed the murder?
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed.
Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are on Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony is clearly I'm screwing this up. Disadvantageous to your client.
Rattle, rattle. What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all.
So, alright. So you are Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify that, as you just did, you had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window.
Mr. Wright?
You had to say that because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo?
Oh?
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor. I can't believe I'm going against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder. That man, you mean Mr. Smith?
He was different from the other customers. His aura, shall we say. I knew he was a serious poker player, but it was more than that.
So then, you knew the true nature of your client's job?
Of course. But I also knew he wasn't engaged in gambling, which would be illegal.
Well, it makes sense that he'd know. They were friends after all.
Worried for my friend, I returned to the club. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle in old school.
I see. What happened next?
The little window. You mean the one used to keep watch up the stairs?
Yes, a relic of the ancient past. The Black Marketeers used it, I believe.
Why did you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room?
I didn't want to upset Wright, you see.
Upset Mr. Wright?
Yes. What if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on their match. Bad form, to say the least.
So far, everything he's saying makes sense. How did you know it was right after the murder?
Really, no need to shout, Justice. I was just getting to that part in my testimony.
Ah, there he is. The coolest defense in the West. We know and love. Even when you're standing up there on the witness stand, some things never change.
I was afraid you'd change too, Wright, but you haven't. You and that overbearing personality of yours.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? By photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene?
Precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing his hat then. I saw his head when he was dead.
He looks like Aang.
And then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You're talking about the last Airbender, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he has
Yeah,
almost like an
you had it
arrow on
right.
his head.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us?
Those were the only three at the scene of the crime.
Yes. As far as I saw, at least.
Then we're back to where we started. The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
Two reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
There must have been someone at the.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
What?
Like, it sounded like
cutting out.
you were cutting out.
Oh crap!
Justice. I just said I saw no one. Not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah, yes, this mysterious fourth person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose?
Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin.
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand?
What?
Perhaps you can show it the reason why such a thing would be necessary.
How can I show something I can't find myself?
Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the fifth ace.
The fifth ace, right?
Well, Mr. Justice, the question of why the killer would swap out a card isn't, or has a card has been raised. Can you point out the reason?
We're almost there.
Show evidence.
It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out.
Then go ahead and point out the reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the fifth ace?
The reason is, this.
Is that an ace?
Why, it's got blood on it! Right next to the spade!
What?
Oh, looks like his demeanor's kind of falling apart. Oh, he's got a little twitch.
What?
This is insane. Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
Could this be... This is the missing spade?
You mean fifth ace?
Or fifth ace?
Inconceivable. How could you... What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset? It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl.
Oh, that card. It's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade, after all.
No. Impossible. Unacceptable.
This would not fly in real court. card-
Yeah.
The card would need to be presented in discovery before the trial even began.
Yeah.
Yep.
This would be considered inadmissible.
The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How can you be so sure?
What?
Then again, well, both sides would need to see it first.
Yeah.
I would think that the only person who could claim it was a fraud will be the one who took the real card from the crime scene, the real killer. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
The reason for...
For the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at the photo and at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell on the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his neck. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards?
I suppose.
The killer then took the card to hide the blood.
Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible.
Oh?
Right. Regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence.
Oh. We can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is that I've answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You wanted to know why the killer would have now that one drop of
You're cutting out.
Oh, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
you're good for now.
That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see.
This is baseless conjecture. Baseless. Huh?
Oh, I assure you, it's quite based.
What?
It's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo,
Yeah.
try picturing the scene of the crime. Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head. The murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found in the poker table. And before the killer swapped the card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with this evidence.
Well, what is it?
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on the card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit?
Who's indeed?
The victims, the killer, the witness, or the second witness? I want to say V.
Go for it.
The victim?
Well, isn't it the victim's position that's the problem?
I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look. The victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair.
You don't think any blood would have fallen
Or fall behind the body. Not onto the table in front of him.
Oh,
Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would have fallen to the floor.
Not on the cards.
Wow, that's right. So, what does this help?
All right. Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs. Swivel chairs? Oh man. Apollo, I didn't get to read that. Try turning the chair around.
The chair the victim's in. The chair that the victim is in.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there we go.
The chair was facing the other way.
It would have been. So, we have to assume that the victim's chair was facing away from the table.
Well, Mr. Wright returned from informing the police which way was the chair facing.
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo.
That would mean the killer turned the chair back around.
Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know that the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction.
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our own understanding of the crime? The victim, the killers, or the witnesses? The witness or the second witness? Wouldn't that mean the killer?
The victim was struck from the front, correct?
Indeed.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him over him from the front, sitting where his indicator currently is?
I would think it'd be quite hard, yes.
Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of the game?
I believe I have sufficient reason. I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Apollo, if the killer or the victim was struck in the head, or while the victim was sitting, as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? Try marking it on the diagram.
What? But there's no room to put a mark where the killer should be.
Don't worry. Let's think it through and see what we find out. We know the victim was facing towards the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have been standing to strike?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Sorry about that.
Nope. Nope. Colder. Colder.
Oh, we're trying to
Cold.
figure
Freezing.
out where the killer might have been.
Freezing.
Are we trying to
Warmer?
figure out where the killer might have been?
Warmer. Yes. Warm, hot. Hot. Hotter. Cooler. Cooler. Warmer. Cooler. There you go. Keep.
Well, I guess the killer would have to be, here?
Everything say, Mr. Justice?
Sorry.
Wrong. You didn't.
Well, in for that.
Must not have been the right spot on that freaking thing. That's another thing
Give me a little hint.
It is so precise. Try going a little bit further back on that shelf.
No, go. There you go. You had
Nope.
it
Right
before.
here?
No,
No, you had it before.
right there.
Yeah, like try the
The killer had
what? Okay.
had to be standing, well, here.
You get points for flair, but that's about all yet.
I thought I was on something there too.
I hardly need to point out that standing here would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Or are you claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above?
It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime,
Wait, I know. At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there.
What's this now?
I mean, that's the only explanation, right? Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Bailiff, send a team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard.
Your Honor,
What?
there's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff.
Yes, I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright.
I do my best. Let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. The killer was standing here at the time of the crime. Then this cupboard wasn't here, which means, Apollo, try moving the cupboard. Thank you. As you can see, the cupboard. Time.
Uh-oh, you're cutting out again.
Ah, shit. All right.
You're good.
At the time of the murder, it has to have been as shown here. Now, everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my! What's this?
What is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more. It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact.
Oh, dang.
Notice something, Apollo? Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching to logical conclusion.
Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness? Which indicator in this diagram contradicts what we know about the crime?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back too.
Getting closer and closer to the end of the case. Oh.
Okay. Hi.
Welcome back.
I'm
Rabbit,
just.
anyway.
Yeah, I heard when I was stepping away. I heard when I was stepping away.
Okay. What were you saying before that?
I am just a bundle of nerves right now.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I've been watching her the whole time, and she was just sleeping. She just got up to eat some food.
Okay.
For anyone that watches the stream or even cares, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's fine. This week has sucked. These past couple days have been hell. Ash has had 4 seizures in the span of 24 hours, and it just wrecks me every time she has one. It wrecks her too, but it makes me a bundle of nerves because I don't know when the next one's gonna hit. Or if it's gonna hit. Because it was 3 weeks since she had any episodes. And the thing is like, we just up her dose on her medicine too, and so it's not like we can't just keep upping her dose, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we give her, like, we have a 5 milliliter syringe, and she gets 3 out of 5 every dose. So, I gave her a tiny bit extra with her food tonight. We'll see. I don't know. She seemed to do better when I upped her dose last time, but seems like she's had more seizures while being on medication than she has without it. And it's scary to me. So I've just been watching her, keeping one eye on the screen and one eye on her the whole time. But she'll be fine. And JR's awake now. He'll probably go back to sleep in a little bit because he's got to get up in a few hours. Alright, let's go catch a killer.
You know, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
About this cupboard? Are we all okay with assuming it was moved?
Sure. Why not?
Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would completely cover up the window to the stairs. That's right. Someone's standing outside.
I heard
What was
that.
that?
That would be JR.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Stop it! You're picking up on my mic. You're picking up on my mic. The guys can hear you.
What happened?
He was yawning.
Oh,
oh,
sounded like somebody was dying for a second.
yeah.
That's kind of what he sounds
It sounded
like. It sounded like what?
Okay.
Aiden?
It sounded like a scream of some kind.
He was moaning and yawning.
Huh.
They said you sound like you're dying or somebody who... He said pretty much. He's pretty much dying. So, Rob was right. Congratulations, Rob.
Yay!
That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see in.
I was trying to mute
Someone
my
like
mic.
Mr. Gavin.
I was trying to mute my mic before you heard that noise anyway.
What did you say?
Oh. Is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool?
Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right?
Turns out it's been Edgeworth the entire time.
Oh, God.
Only a
You're cutting out.
Gavin. Ah, shit. It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court exactly where did you witness the crime scene from? Excuse me, Your Honor! Order, this is court of law, and we'll have water. We just received word from our investigative team at the Borscht Ball Club.
They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor. Oh, and what did they find? Well, Your Honor, turns out there is a secret passage behind it. What? Ah, yes. I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about.
I do remember him saying something about that. Now that you mention it, or now that he mentions it.
A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law.
So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt, just like our killer. You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo?
I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand. The time of the murder, the window was blocked, and the victim's hat was only off his head for a few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the police. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, come on, say something.
Dare I ask?
Rob?
At this point,
You're cutting out again.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
actually, I think we could probably figure out figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith, a date with Destiny.
Oh, great. Now you're picking up his freaking...
Not that one. There he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard, holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. Then the chance came and he took it. Miss Olga Orley was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the police, leaving Mr. Shady Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage and into the hideout.
The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding out aside.
He wheeled his chair around to look, and after the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card.
That last line was Nick.
Last time was what?
That last line was Nick.
Oh, sorry. Shit.
It's all good.
After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized that the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime.
Too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that they were all red.
Well, it seems this trial has taken yet another turn. There. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Phayn!
Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Phoenix Wright, defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion.
What?
Believe me when I say that I didn't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest immediately.
Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself.
See you in hell.
It's not every
Phoenix.
day you get to witness the legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick.
Excuse me?
The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else.
There's something. Hold on, I think. No, maybe not.
And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney. What were you looking for?
I was just thinking of what would be possible evidence to prove him wrong or whatever he's about to try. Anyway. Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Okay.
Illegal evidence?
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason at present to suspect me of wrongdoing?
Of course. This bottle, for instance.
The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking?
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints. Am I right, Mr. Phayn?
Actually, yes. The fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The
All right,
court the court and this case demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle. Well, Your Honor.
Huh. See how the caught fish squirms to the last? Well, Apollo,
Yes?
your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still, but I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation, just like that.
Yeah. She's like, what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to...
Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation, or his explanation is the only legitimate one.
Is there really another?
Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there, plain sight.
How about you just say the answer in plain words?
That's actually fair.
Well, I mean, he can't really defend himself. That's not allowed right now. He just has to point him in the right direction and hope it works.
It would be a hasty.
You're cutting out again.
Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Okay.
Now we can.
Well, Mr. Justice,
Mr. Gavin said that the court, in this case, demanded an explanation. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done.
perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court. What evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle?
Can we take a look at that? Like, examine it?
He's got like a ton of bottles.
Yeah.
Present Olga's profile. Oops.
Wait,
Oh.
really?
It said it present her profile, but hold on.
It's actually easier to show you than explain.
Keep going with it, we'll see how it goes.
Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair.
Excuse me, on the floor?
Yes. Now reach down and pick it up.
Oh wait,
Without
Olga's
getting out of
photo.
your chair.
Never mind.
Uh.
Rob was right. I was wrong.
See? You naturally go to pick up the bottle by its neck. With your fingers upside down. Look at this photograph taken on the night of the murder. The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here. Playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor.
Yeah, keep going.
Sorry.
Playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of his piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
Wow, I can't believe it was that simple.
Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph. I was drinking my usual juice then too.
Basically, he used the bottle on the table to do the deed. But then you must have remembered. So you went to pick up one of the bottles from under the piano. And you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon.
Order, order, order! What do you have to say for these charges, Mr. Gavin?
Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection.
What?
You claim that I switched the bottle. Where is your proof?
Proof? Well, that's...
As I thought. More baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested an additional investigation?
Yes. I have your memo about that right here.
Oh, please
Retrieve
don't
the
tell
bottle.
me you forgot to give it to the bailiff.
Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Boat Club. And here's one of the bottles in question.
What are you going... What? Are you going to dust that for fingerprints too? I would be surprised if any were on that, but it is.
Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true. That bottle wouldn't bear a trace of anything.
Say, Apollo. Yes?
Yes?
Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle?
Why?
Just humor me.
Mr. Wright?
That bottle will solve this case once and for all.
What? That's some bottle.
Up there's the card.
Yay.
There's something inside the bottle. What's this?
That card. It can't be.
Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment, Miss Olga Orley? Yes. Our little swindling
Devotchka.
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 That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. And then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed.
Wait, this isn't... You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of the testimony?
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and I found the card. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found out it was... Sorry. Snuck a peek at it and I found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen if I just... or happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle. All right, the 5 of hearts. This is the card. The bottles were swapped, and the only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club that night. You, Mr. Kristoff Gavin.
Here it comes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. No, the borscht.
Uh,
That is all.
Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
Revenge?
Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago?
My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point a finger of justice in the proper direction.
Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right?
this is insane. What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone?
Rebel,
Fuck
rebel,
you!
rebel, no.
Phayn, you suck!
What?
Turns out it was one of the bailiffs.
I believe this time we finally come to the end of our trial. Mr. Phayn, you have a report for us on Kristoff Gavin?
He's admitted everything. We're processing his arrest now.
I see. Still, one has one.
Uh-oh.
Cutting out again.
Ah,
He didn't even have the connection to the victim, did he?
None that we know of.
Mr. Wright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
What about this victim, Mr. Shady Smith? His occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession, to be sure, and that's all we know about him.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Good. Mr. Wright,
Yeah.
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Kristoff Gavin was a man with such significance towards me. Or
Huh?
for me. For me. Both as a friend and a lawyer.
He was extremely talented, to be sure.
I needed two things before I could comfort him. First was a place where...
Confront him, not
Wait, can I
comfort
say-
him.
Okay, I read that wrong.
I
The
wanted
first
to
was
give
a
him a
place-
hug.
The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated, this courtroom. The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo. Me? This is a dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right. Mr. Wright. Our work lies ahead of us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Well, seems like a good time to announce the verdict. This court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright,
Guilty!
Not.
He's fucking guilty!
Damn, Maya.
That was Phayn.
Oh.
What a dick, Nick.
Court is adjourned.
Someone call for me.
No.
Oh. All right. Back to work.
All right, thanks, Apollo. You came through just like I thought you would.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything in there. It was you who cornered Mr. The killer.
I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too today, didn't you? Your ability.
Ability?
Yeah, sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough.
Wait, what if he means...
Hello?
Alright. Sorry, I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting? What was that, Mr. Wright?
You'll have to find the answer to that question yourself. The answer, right?
Or the answer, right? Today was full of questions without answers. Most of them about Mr. Gavin.
What possible reason could he have had to commit murder? Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come.
Huh? Wait. You don't know, don't you?
Oh, this locket is the key.
Huh? Oh, that reminds me. I met a girl whose picture is in your locket. Your daughter, right?
That's right. She's my daughter. You know, you're right about this locket.
Eh?
I took this from his neck the night he died, but it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, this locket really did belong to him.
Wait, but that's perjury. You testified. You said that locket was yours.
I said no such thing, actually.
Huh?
I merely said that I was...
Phoenix Wright, now known as a locket.
Huh.
My, how the times have changed.
Said that it was.
I said it was merely a locket with my daughter's picture inside. A subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth.
Wait, but then why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside?
Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time. You're still just getting started with your career.
Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for the Gavin Law offices after all. I still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin get led away in the handcuffs.
Turns out before they even take him to jail, he's getting tased to all shit.
Oh, that's nice.
If he's still alive, they just momentarily bring out Prosecutor Von Karma just to zap him.
He's not dead.
Huh?
I said if Von Karma's not dead.
Yeah. 70 years wasn't
No, you know, be really fucked up sight.
Huh.
Von Karma acclimates to the jail life. So the moment Gavin shows up, he's all
this bitch.
pumped up. He's like freaking Von Karma's jacked.
Like, honestly, at this point, I'd be shocked if his punishment hasn't been meted out.
Yeah.
It's been over 7 years.
Because it's been 7 years between the third Ace Attorney game.
That's why I said if they didn't kill him already.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I said that too. Like, he was on death row to my knowledge.
Oh, may he rest in hell. The end.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin be led away in handcuffs.
Apollo,
Yeah?
how about coming to work for me?
You mean at the Wright & Co. law offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it.
I can't imagine that to be true, but
Wait, but you're not a...
oh. I turned in my badge, yes. I'm not an attorney anymore.
That incident 7 years ago. That legendary trial. And at the middle of it all was one man, Phoenix Wright. The case reached its sad conclusion. He left the law for good. Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts?
I'm not qualified to stand in court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence.
Forged evidence? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed, a naughty magician's trick.
One piece of evidence struck me as odd. It's true. It just seems, well, too perfect. I'll bet this was the forged evidence.
The badge. It's his autopsy report. Smith's not dead. How is that forged?
Wait, I wonder.
There you go.
You mean this, don't you? You got this from your daughter, right?
Yeah, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because the killer took it with him when he left, leaving the wrong card in its place. Lucky for us.
The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How could you be so sure? I would think the only person who would claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. My verdict was already handed down 7 years ago.
Then you really...
Yes, I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real.
But... you can't do something like that. That and call yourself an attorney.
So, who's calling themselves an attorney, Paulo?
So it's true?
The rumor is true.
The rumor is true. 7 years ago.
None of that matters much now, does it?
I punched him.
Damn.
It's my story from here on out, Apollo. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's address. Drop in if you like.
Mr. Wright?
Oh. About your uppercut? Try yelling, "Take that," next time. I find it packs a little more punch. And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time.
You know, in regards to how that hat looks, the toboggan, I can't help but think that Butts gave him that as a gift at one point.
Did you just call it toboggan?
Yeah.
How is that a toboggan?
I forget what they're called, to be honest.
I'm thinking of Cool
I
Runnings
remember
now.
is it starts with
No,
a
it's a
B.
beanie.
Huh?
It's just a beanie.
Beanie?
It's just a beanie. Toboggan is the thing that you sled down.
Yeah.
Suddenly goes
with
to
that,
look up, is
Mr.
toboggan a hat?
Mr. Wright
I-
walked out the door.
I wonder why my old man called me that all the time.
Sorry.
And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved, and at the time I had no idea they were all related. Every mystery that day connected by a single thread of logic.
Okay, you're right. It is
I
called
find
toboggan.
Oh,
I find that out. I'd find that out soon enough. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins.
End.
Yay.
you know, that just makes me question why they're both called a toboggan.
Yeah, is it a beanie or a knit cap, and it's used by southern United States? It's a term that's used in the southern United States. I'm a
Oh.
Midwestern gal, so I would know. And I noticed that I've never really paid attention to my Midwestern accent, but I do now when I voice lines. And I also watch this guy that is called the Michigander on Instagram. And he
Yeah.
like teaches people about how to speak like a Michigander. Like, here, I'm gonna type it in the chat and I want you to tell me how you pronounce it.
All right.
What's the word?
Well, she's typing it out. Garage.
Okay, how do you say it, Rob?
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 Yeah, I'm here.
How do you pronounce the word that I posted in the group DM?
Garage? Garage?
Okay, the first time you made
It's
it,
just
it sounded
garage.
more... it sounded more Midwestern. Like some people say garage or garage, but in
Garage.
Michigan just say garage.
Yeah.
Or like what's our body like mostly made out of?
Water.
Yeah.
Water. We have muted consonants. So instead of saying it like water or whatever, we say it with D's instead, like water.
I mean, hell, that's a funnily enough, that's actually in order for it to not pop on the mic and voice acting. That's how it's recommended to say certain consonants like T's and P's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You mute the sound so it doesn't pop over the mic.
Gotcha. Well, like with regular acting, not voice acting, you would try to eliminate any sort of essence of an accent at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this up in class this semester. I keep forgetting to ask my students about, like, have they ever heard that they've been told if they ever have a Midwestern or a Michigan accent. Because I've never thought of it either until I ventured out of Michigan. They're like, oh, you're from Michigan, aren't you? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm caught. All right, Rob, what'd you think of the first trial?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah? Well, that's good. This game only has 4 episodes, so we're a quarter of the way done.
Pretty freaking lengthy.
Nice.
And then the 4th case is it's a flashback case.
Oh. Okay.
And Apollo will not be a part of it, I don't think.
Huh.
You'll see. All right. With that being said, since we don't have any wheels or quirk cards or anything like that, any other final thoughts?
No.
Okay. On that note, end screen's up.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Truly appreciate it if you guys can. Please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
You're around.
On the Twitch end of things, you can find both Rob and Aiden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. We go live every Saturday and Sunday evening around 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I usually post on X whenever we do go live, which is the same as the channel name. If you want to watch any of the VODs that haven't been deleted on the Twitch channel, they are permanently archived on the Novakast YouTube channel. We do have a playlist. That being said, what kinds of hijinks will we get into tomorrow with the next case? Who fucking knows? But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Goodbye.
No.